tech reviews are dumb. We're all shills, and watching our videos probably causes you to make poor life choices, ultimately leading to the end of civilization and life on Earth as we know it. Let's discuss. Actually, for this short video, I want to share some tips on researching and buying basically all things tech, from headphones, earbuds, phones, drones, anything you can think of. Now, I've been a shoe tuber for 7 years at this point, and I'm darn proud of it, dang it. And in that time, I've gotten my grubby little hands on probably close to 350 tech products, and that's also besides the gear I've bought and used outside of this space that we have right here. So I think I'm at that point where if you put something in front of me, I can give you my impressions on it pretty quickly. Like if there's KFC and Popeye's fried chicken right here. Oh yeah, Popeye's fried chicken automatically, 100%. See? I'm totally trustworthy. I'm a professional. So the next few pointers are some of the steps I intentionally take each time to help me decide whether or not to buy whatever it is I'm currently in the market for. Maybe these tips will help you. I hope it does. It's worked for me generally for the most part. But the idea is take what I'm about to share today as a foundation and then feel free to tweak it, remove or add whatever works for you, and then go out into the world as my proud proteges. So in no particular order, this relates to the most common type of question I get in the comments. Like, Aaron, I have X amount to spend. Should I get this or this or this? Fill in the blank. And my usual answer to that is, do I look like your mom? Like, you're a grown-ass man. Do I need to spoon feed you everything? Do something with your life. Dang it. Now that I've said it out loud, that probably explains why my subscriber numbers are so low. But really guys, an important and big question to ask yourself before the whole process starts is what the most common use case will be for what you're planning to buy in the first place. Whether it's a shiny new camera, like is it going to be for vlogging, street photography, or weddings, or a set of speakers, like are they for a home theater setup, the study, or some kind of wireless system so you can take them anywhere you want or use them outdoors. Or if you're looking for a smart safety camera, like, are you monitoring a baby in a single spot or the driveway, so you need something higher resolution so that you can see something like license plates? Or how about headphones? Are you intending on using them for home or on the go, to the gym? There's just a lot to consider, right? And I know that for many of you, the options and features can be overwhelming, which is why actually I'm thinking of doing another part to this series, like in this case, types of headphones and earbuds, their most common features and how to tell them apart, the codecs and all that. And also maybe episodes about wearables and smartphones. So if you want to see that, give me a thumbs up in the comments. Whether you realize it or not, people close to you tend to tell you exactly what you want to hear or steer you towards their personal opinions or biases. I mean, right? When you think about it. And so if you want to make the most educated, objective decisions, getting advice from a group who only talk about their iPhones or Teslas or their Yorkies ain't really gonna lead anywhere productive. Now, I'm not saying ignore your buddies or your relatives, but instead don't ignore the valuable advice that can be found in dedicated product forums, Reddit, Facebook groups, which actually leads me to... There are tons of reviewers out there, whether in media or print, who may or may not know what they're talking about, but I say explore what they have to say about the product you're researching and find a common thread, but also pay attention to what's not said because it may just be one giant marketing shield program and no one's allowed to bring up big real problems that can defame the product or the company. Like when I write and shoot my reviews, if I don't find anything severe, all's good, everybody's for the most part happy. But if I don't like something or run across some questionable ethics, you can bet that I'll let you know. So sometimes I make enemies with certain brands for showing that kind of backbone, but I do it because I imagine myself in your shoes as the buyer. If something or some aspect sucks, I hope somebody would tell me, right? You're spending your hard-earned cash here, guys. So regardless of whether you're using the last $50 you have in your bank account on a pair of Bluetooth speakers instead of, I don't know, feeding your family, dang it, or if you just won $110 million in a lottery, whichever it is, don't walk into a store like a clueless moron. I can accept that. At the very least, you'll get laughed at in the back room, and at worst, you'll get scammed or ripped off, guys. So I'm not expecting you to be able to quote the specs or recite anything by heart, but doing your homework benefits you in a few ways. Firstly, you could save money since you know how much what you want costs or should cost, and B, you take complete ownership of the experience rather than be led on by marketing and sales jargon that unfortunately majority of consumers do. And C, it builds your general knowledge on a topic for the present as well as the future. And as we all know, information is power. Yeah, man. And lastly, sometimes no amount of fancy reviews, research, convincing marketing hype, or that limited time deep discounts, no matter how good it is, can prepare you for the classic case of buyer's remorse. I mean, let's be real, guys. Buying practically anything sight unseen, there's just a good chance you may not like what you thought you were gonna like when you finally open up that box, right? It's like a blind date. You show up and you're definitely a looker and definitely have a bubbly personality. So be sure to buy from a retailer that has a solid return and refund policy. And something like a trial period would also be a nice plus, but that's, increasingly rare nowadays. The one that I know of is like headphones.com, not affiliated in any way. They have like this 365-day trial period, return policy, no questions asked kind of thing. Now that's super awesome. And that's all I got to say about this matter. Like I said, it's a relatively short video, and I literally took some notes down on this topic, set up the camera, and I'm just a talking head winging it throughout. And the moment I opened my mouth, I realized I needed to do a second, third episode about categorically what to look out for phones or headphones or whatever it is. Anything I've covered in the past, if you need help figuring things out, I should probably make a video about that, like what to look out for. So I think maybe that should be helpful, but I need your feedback. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, thumbs up, subscribe to get yourself more videos like this. Thank you for watching. Remember to do something loving and kind for somebody in this world, because guess what? If you haven't seen the news out there, the world needs it more than ever, and it starts with you. I love you very, very much. Peace out and God bless.